Hola, hola, ahora sí, estamos todos juntos. Bienvenidos, buenas noches a todos. Vamos a tener una noche especial. Esta es la primera vez. This is the first time que vamos a hacer una transmisión en vivo, live streaming. It's not gonna be perfect, but we are excited because it's going to be a very interesting flight that we're going to do, and as we do this flight, I'm going to try to help my students around the world as much as I can. So welcome, my name is Ronald Silva. I am a certified Spanish teacher. I'm here to help you out, and I also enjoy a lot of the flight simming. Entonces, why not combining those two? Flying around the world, flying around all the Spanish-speaking countries, and learning about culture, learning about places. It's a win-win, right? Entonces, si tú eres un estudiante o un estudiante de español, bienvenido, bienvenida, bienvenidos todos. Vamos a empezar en Bolivia, en un lugar muy especial. Este lugar se llama el Salar de Uyuni. El Salar de Uyuni, let me see if I can find here. Let me go to my game. Okay. Now, look at this. Mira esto. Let's see if this works. Okay. My camera here for some reason stopped working. Yay. I don't know what happened to my camera. Let's fix it right away, right? So. Yep, I'm having some issues with the camera here, my side camera. Well, let me see if I can turn it off and on. While we do that, well, I'm going to be showing you here where is the location. De dónde vamos a empezar nuestra salida, ¿sí? If you're joining to fly with me, the itinerary is there in the channel. I'm going to give you a few minutes for us to get ready. Okay, so if you go to my YouTube channel, you can see the whole itinerary. So just click on more, and then you will be able to see all the airports. Let me see here if I can troubleshoot this camera. And okay. You may hear my kids in the background. That's okay. That's a happy family for you. But let's keep trying here to do the connection of the camera. That for some reason it stopped working. So let's see if we can. As we do this camera troubleshooting, you can feel free to start joining our airport. La Joya Andina is right next to El Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia. Look at that whole area there, white area. It's all salt, guys. Sal, mucha sal. Mucha sal. Ahora sí. Yay, I got my camera to work. Yay. Okay. Bueno. Let me see if I click here. Okay. Still having some issues here with this camera. We're going to have a lot of games. We're going to have a lot of activities. So get ready. I'm going to give a few more minutes to allow more people to get in as I try to figure it out what's going on with my side camera. It was working a few minutes ago. Let's see. Okay. Take this out. Okay, we're gonna give it another try. That was loud. Okay, let's see if the camera will work. All right, so it doesn't seem. Oh, no, the side camera is still not working. Now we're good. Yay. Okay. We are good. We are getting ready for this, everybody. Are you ready? ¿Estás listo para practicar? Are you ready? This channel I created to help my students that I'm teaching right now, and also to help you. With your Spanish journey. If you have questions on how to say sentences, and if you want to get better with your pronunciation. I also created a Discord that I will provide you later on in my YouTube channel. So it's exciting. I'm very excited about this journey, and I have this goal that I said 2024, 2024, quiero hacer algo más por mis estudiantes. I want to do something extra for my students. And creating a way to connect outside of the classroom. So why not this? And also my students around the world, of course. Entonces, I want to connect with you. This is not about me. This is about you. And I'm excited about it. All right, so we have been waiting for 10 minutes. Let's give it 5 more minutes before we take off. So people that want to join, they can be part of it. Okay, so I'm sorry about my kids. I think they're about to eat. All right, so let's see our journey. Let's see an overview of what's going to happen. We are here in La Jolla Andina. La Jolla Andina. And La Jolla Andina, it's an airport located in this city, very close to El Salar de Uyuni. El Salar de Uyuni is right here. As you can see, this desert of salt right here. A lot of people come here to take gorgeous pictures. And there is an effect of a natural mirror that you can have with this place that is unbelievable. So I want to encourage you to check it out. On top of that, not only that, but you can also save a lot of money. It's really not that expensive to do this kind of trip. Of course, you have to have the heart of an adventurer, right? You have to be ready for improvisations. Things happen, right? So I think that having that mentality, open mind to, hey, let's go for an adventure. If you have that type of mindset, it's going to be awesome. Then we have a couple of islands that we're going to observe here. La Isla de los Pescadores. We're going to observe also this volcano here. We're going to pass next to it. There are many volcanoes around here. And then we're going to keep going forward, north, I'm sorry. And we're going to go through this lake. This lake is called El Lago Oopo. Okay, Lago Oopo. And let me start my other streamings here in other locations. So we are here going from El Lago, I lost it. El Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia. We're going to take off from La Joya Andina, from this airport. And then we're going to go over a couple of islands here. Just recapping, we're going to see this volcano and talk a little bit about it too. And then we're going to go north. Vamos a ir al norte. Vamos al norte. Okay? Vamos al norte. And here we're going to go to El Alto, which is the airport in La Paz, Bolivia. Guys, this is one of the highest airports in the world. Okay? So we keep going high. I tried flying one day with, in the sim with a smaller airplane, and they cannot handle it. It's just so high. You have to have a mini jet. So we're gonna go with a Pokemon jet. It's gonna be great. And we're gonna attempt to land there. We'll see if it works. After landing there, we're gonna wait for 10 minutes, and then we're gonna take off again and go to the next location, which is in this island here in the city of Copacabana. This is right in the middle of El Lago Titicaca. Lago Titicaca is the highest lake in the world, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But this is super high. This is amazing. It's unbelievable. There are so many interesting things that you can do. Look at the color of the water. It's gorgeous. Entonces vamos a viajar allí y luego finalizaremos. We're going to finalize aquí en Perú. I've been in Peru, in Machu Picchu. Great experience. A little overpriced, but great experience. And here we're going to land in Juliaca. Okay, in Juliaca, and hopefully we will not crash in any of these landings. Again, I'm doing this for fun and also to have a great time with you, my online simmers. You're welcome to join. And well, this is the first streaming, so I don't expect a lot of people to join, but hey, whoever can join, welcome. Hopefully we can grow our community and start having a group flight of many airplanes at the same time, exploring and learning Spanish as a community and talking, and it's going to be fun. So I'm excited about that this year. Every couple of weeks, we're going to be exploring one country. So my goal is by the end of this year to hopefully go over all the countries that speak Spanish. Okay, we have total 21. Tenemos 21 países que hablan español, entonces, ¿por qué no? Welcome then, again, one more time. Welcome, and we're going to start. Let's just start here in our airport and see if everything goes well. And also, I am doing this chat here to see if everybody is engaged or talking, or so I'm gonna try to go here and see if I can fix something real quick. Okay. Okay. I guess I have to do something else here. All right, so let's try to see who is online. Okay, so I can see this window here. Just trying to organize all my windows here so I can be engaged with you. Bien. Ok, vamos entonces con nuestro Pokémon, avión de Pokémon. Let's start the engines together. Oh, it's all on already. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. All right, let's see if I can. Okay. Muy bien, chicos. As the engine is getting ready, why don't we review the ABCs in Spanish? Ready? So with me, let me pull it up here. But we're going to do it in a different way because this alphabet here is the alphabet that we use to name the airports, right? So it's for the pilots. So I kind of wanted to create a connection here so we can just learn the alphabet in Spanish, but at the same time, the alphabet for pilots. All right, so why don't you repeat after me? I'm going to put the mouse. Let me see if you can see my mouse. Yes, you can. So repeat after me. A. A. Okay, B. B. C. C. D. D. E. E. F. F. G. G. Some people pronounce it G. G. H. H. This is the only letter that doesn't have a sound in Spanish, okay? In English, we do like the aspiration. But in Spanish, there's no sound. You totally ignore it, okay? E. E. J. J. Some people will say J. J. Okay? K. K. This sound in Spanish is not as rough than in English, like K. It's just K. K. Okay? L. L. M. M. N. N. In Spanish, we have a letter that we don't have in English, and it's the ñ. Ñ. The letter ñ, it's with a little kind of an accent, okay, on top of it. Ñ, okay. Luego tenemos O. O. P. P. Q. Q. R. R. Some people will say R. R, pronounce it like double R. S. S. T. T. This is the kind of sound that as Americans, I notice they overdo it as well, like doing like ta, like tactile, you know, tactic. In Spanish, we don't do that. We say táctica, tatuaje. So we do it a little softer. U. U. V. V. Other people will say V. V. B doble. B doble. Other people will say W. 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 So there are many ways that people refer to this letter as well. X. X. Y. Y. Some people say Y, but I think that Y sounds way better. Z. Z. The letter Z for those people in Spain that do the variation, they do the theta like a th sound, okay? Theta. Entonces, just be aware of that, okay? And that is it. Entonces, that's your alphabet. And so whenever, you know, there's a location, for example, here in the bottom, you can see that we're going from this airport to this airport, right? Let me show you here in the bottom. Here. I don't know if you can see it there in the bottom. Entonces tenemos SLUY y luego tenemos SLLP. So you have those two airports. So my question for you, can you do the spelling now? Go for it. SLUY SLLP. Now let's do that as if you were a pilot. How would you say it? Sierra Lima Uniform Yankee. ¿Sí? Sierra Lima Uniform Yankee. Y vamos con destino a Sierra Lima Lima Papa. ¿Sí? Sierra Lima Lima Papa. By the way, Papa, if you say like in Spanish, Papa is potato and Papa is father. Okay, just so you know. Just emphasize the right way. All right, are we ready for this? Let me ask here our helper to start bringing our
ground Pokemon Air 1548 request taxi takeoff touch video.
All right, so we're gonna go backwards. Let's see if somebody can help us. Go backwards. Go backwards.
Taxiing hold short runway tree 1 Pokemon Air 1548.
Okay, let's get up. Requested it.
Pokemon Air 1548.
I want to go backwards. Vamos hacia atrás. Hacia atrás. We're going to go backwards. Vamos hacia atrás, chicos. Let me change the music a little bit now to kind of change the vibe a little bit because I'm getting bored. Why don't we put something more spicy? All right, that's better. Bueno. Para los que no saben, for those that do not know, this channel I created it for those who want to practice more Spanish. Ok, vamos hacia atrás. Entonces, if this music is too loud. So for those that would like to practice more Spanish, that's why I created this channel. Okay, so if you have questions, just don't hesitate to type something, a question, a comment, like, subscribe. I think I'm in a 0 right now. So this is historic. So if you're the first one to like this video, we're making history. It's gonna be fun to see who is this person. All right, wow, we spent a long time here, half an hour. Let's tell this person to go to the left. To the left, in Spanish we say a la izquierda. Okay. A la izquierda. A la izquierda. A la izquierda, por favor. A la izquierda. Allá. Sí, allá. A la izquierda. 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 A la izquierda. ¿Sí? Está yendo bien despacio, ¿no? Este hombre está yendo despacio. Él no está yendo rápido. Entonces, hay que decirle que se apure, ¿no? Apúrate, apúrate. Apúrate, por favor. Estás muy lento. So we are here. We're in the Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia. We're going to take off and we're going to explore this beautiful sightseeing. It's a natural mirror here in Bolivia. Okay, vamos a explorar este lugar. I think we're good. I'm going to tell this person thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Stop. Detente. Detente, por favor. Muchas gracias. Detente, por favor. Gracias, mi amigo. Muchas gracias, mi amigo. Nos vemos, mi amigo. Ahora sí, vete un poco más para atrás para que yo no te choque. Ok. A ver. Sí, ahora sí, ¿no? Vamos a ir a prepararnos ahora para nuestro retiro. Ok, I'm glad that he's going that way. Bueno, vámonos. Voy a sacar el parqueo. Ahora sí. Adiós, amigos. De aquí nos vamos, chicos. De aquí nos vamos. Aquí no puedo ir muy rápido, ¿no? Que tengo que ir como de 20. I gotta go 20 or less. But... Ay, ay, ay. Okay, voy a frenar aquí. Voy a frenar aquí. Voy a frenar aquí. Ok, ahora sí voy a comunicarme con la torre, ¿no? Pedirle permiso para que nos deje ir.
Tower Air 1548 ready at runway 31 touch and go.
Pokemon Air 1548, calm, left touch and go approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 31.
Muchas gracias. Bueno, para ahora me gusta una música más suavecita. Entonces vamos a ver si podemos poner un poco de una música más calmada, ¿no? Eso está mejor. Vamos a despegar, chicos. Así que todos abróchense los cinturones. Bueno, muchas gracias.
Cleared for takeoff runway 31 Pokemon Air 1548.
Vámonos. Gracias, Junior. Nos vemos. Qué gusto verte por aquí. Vamos a salir aquí de Uyuni ahora. Los que puedan unirse a este vuelo va a estar muy interesante, creo. Yo voy a estar aquí. Estar aquí saliendo desde el aeropuerto de Uyuni. Bueno. Adiós, hola, hola, hola. A los que acaban de llegar. Profe, gracias por el corazoncito. Sos el primero. Sos el primero en darme ese corazoncito. Lo valoro mucho. Muchas gracias. Aquí vamos a hacer muchos vuelos. Ojalá que puedas unirte algún día con la realidad virtual, ¿no? With the virtual reality. Best thing that you can do in this game is fly in virtual reality. I love it. It's one of my hobbies when I feel like stress. That's exactly what I like to do. Bueno, un saludo ahí a Junior. Un saludo para ti. Y a tu familia también. Un fuerte abrazo. Un beso a tus hijos. Bueno, vamos a seguir aquí la línea. Y tratar de seguirle bien. Y vamos a salir de aquí de la salida número 31. Y bueno, vamos aquí a dar la vuelta. Miren esas montañas que hermosas, Está muy bonita. Está muy bonita. Those mountains are very pretty. Las montañas son muy bonitas. Estamos en el altiplano, ¿no? Entonces ya tenemos una altitud ya, ¿no? De entrada ya estamos en una altitud aquí, ¿no? We are already in an altitude here, so we need to be careful. We need to be careful so we don't go too low, right? Muy bien. We are about to start our journey, and I'm gonna now. Okay, ask you one more time to get ready. Everybody sit down. Sit down tight because we don't know how this flight will go. Are we gonna make it? Well, pray. Well, let's go. All right, so I'm ready for this. I'm so ready. Let's go. I was born ready. Ya nací listo, chicos. Ya nací listo. Vamos, vamos. Toda potencia ahora. A ver. Vamos. Full power. Let's go. Vámonos. Ahí vamos a toda potencia. Flaps voy a poner 50%. Ya estamos despegando bien bonito. Aquí ya, ahí vamos, ahí estamos muy bien. A ver, otra vez, perspectiva. A ver. Ya, ahora sí, aquí nos vamos, señoras y señores, aquí nos vamos. Nos vamos hasta Perú, chicos. Nos vamos hasta Perú. Va a estar muy bueno. Un saludo a todos los que están entrando ahora. Estamos aquí en Bolivia, entrando al Salar de Uyuni, en un avión muy bonito de Pokémon, ¿no? A mi hijo, le dedico este avión a mi hijo. Me encanta el Pokémon. Y aquí vamos con una vista espectacular. Miren esta vista, chicos. Miren allí. Esto de aquí es único. No hay en otro lugar, chicos. Esto es solo aquí en Bolivia que tenemos esto. Para todos mis amigos bolivianos en Bolivia, pues les mando un fuerte abrazo, a todos mis amigos de Bolivia. Miren eso, chicos. Miren eso. Bueno, espero que estén disfrutando ahí de esta vista. Voy a cerrar esto. Ahora sí, estoy yendo muy hacia arriba. A ver, déjame ver aquí de otra perspectiva. Voy a tratar de, apaciguar un poco aquí no necesitamos ir muy alto, que tampoco quiero ir muy arriba, si no se puede apreciar casi nada, ¿no? Entonces voy a poner aquí que nos vayamos como a, no sé, a 18,000 pies. A ver. No nos maremos, por favor, no nos maremos. No quiero que nadie vomite aquí. Let's not get too dizzy here. Let's stop this. Okay. Vamos aquí. Let me get the altitude right here. Let me line this up. Vamos aquí a 18,000. Creo que estamos bien a 18,000. 18,000 pies. Ahí. Sí. Y vamos a ir a una velocidad vertical lenta. No necesitamos ir muy rápido con nuestra velocidad vertical. 700. Está bien. Ahora sí. Ahora sí. Voy a poner aquí. A ver si podemos ir en autopilot aquí. Heading. A ver. ¿Cómo vamos acá? Miren esta vista, chicos. A ver, ustedes díganme si no es hermoso. Miren esa vista allí. Allí, ¿lo ven? Aquí. Aquí en este lado de acá. A ver si puedo ver una vista más de lejos. Ahí. Miren eso, chicos. Miren eso, chicos. Allí, miren allí. Hermoso, ¿no? Entonces, mientras viajamos, chicos, déjenme localizarme un poco acá con mi heading. Ahora sí, ahora sí. Voy a cambiar esta música que ya me aburrió un poquito, chicos. Pues para los que no saben, yo soy de Brasil. Entonces soy brasileño. Sí. I am from Brazil, so I am Brazilian. Brasileño. ¿Tú de dónde eres? Where are you from? I'm going to be teaching you some key sentences of getting to know you so you can survive your initial interactions with other people. So let me go and explore a little bit more my surroundings. Guys, this is amazing. Salar de Uyuni. Let me go backwards. Can I go backwards? Ahí. Miren esa vista, chicos. Wow. Muy hermosa, ¿no? La vista. Wow. Está muy lindo. Mientras miramos y observamos, ¿qué tal si aprendemos un poco de español, eh? Vamos a ir directamente ahora a unas islas. Pero antes de llegar a las islas, me gustaría enseñarles un poco español. Before we go to the island, I want to teach you some Spanish. Ready? All right. Okay. Entonces, mira a la pantalla. Look at the screen. Let me see if this makes sense. Yep. Can you read it? I hope you can. If not, let me make it a little darker here. And put it a little lower. All right. Muy bien. Chicos, miren esto de aquí. We have basic questions. We have a model. And then we have the translation to English. Let me put it right here. I think that's better. So let's give it a try. So imagine that somebody in a Spanish-speaking country says, ¿Cómo te llamas? Or you want to ask somebody, what's your name? ¿Cómo te llamas? Then how would you respond? Then you say your name. Me llamo, I'm sorry, I call myself, me llamo, and then you say your name. In this case, me llamo María. My name is María. Second question, basic question, ¿Dónde vives? ¿Dónde vives? Where do you live? How do you respond? Vivo en, and then you say your location. Vivo en Florida. Vivo en West Palm Beach. Vivo en Wisconsin. En cualquier lugar, ¿no? California. Then we have another third question. ¿Qué haces? What do you do? So what do you do for living? Or what's your activity? What do you do as a person? Like, what's your role? Okay, what do you do? ¿Qué haces? That's a very short and straightforward question that the other person may interpret in different ways, but normally the person may interpret, well, I am a teacher. But the other person may also say, oh, right now, what am I doing right now? ¿Qué hago? Bueno, estoy escuchando música. Well, I'm listening to music. So those are the two interpretations that you may get with this question. But if you want to say a response to that, you can say, soy estudiante, or soy, and then you say a profession. Soy arquitecto, soy profesor, soy director, soy un streamer, soy whatever you want to say. Okay, so those are your three first questions. All right, let's take a little break now as you take notes. And let me go to different angles here and see if we're missing anything or not. Let me put this down a little bit and just check here. How are we doing? Look at that. We are in a Salar de Uyuni. See, Salar de Uyuni. I'm expecting to go around a couple of islands. Let me go my external view here real quick. I think I don't think this SLLP. Okay, we're going to El Alto, but I was hoping that we would go around the. I don't think this GPS is working accordingly. Because we should be going not north, we should be going west at this point. and the GPS is taking us straight to La Paz, but I wanted to go around it. So what I'm gonna do is actually stop the autopilot and just go. I'm gonna go around this two islands. I really wanted you to see this island, and I wanted you to see also the volcano. There's a very nice huge volcano there where people made a lot of legends surround it. Very interesting. Hopefully I'm not too far away from where we are supposed to be. We'll see. Vamos a ver, todavía nadie se ha conectado en línea. Bueno, solo Junior. Gracias. Let me see if I can find that. Volcano. Yeah, this is we're kind of turning a little bit. We're gonna go again more to the west side and try to catch what we wanted to see, which is those two islands, La Isla de los Pescadores. In this island of the fisherman or woman, there are a lot of points of interest there. As a tourist, they guide you there, they take you there, and then you can take a lot of pictures with cactuses. And those cactuses, los cactus son muy grandes, uno de los más grandes del mundo, ¿sí? Uno de los más grandes del mundo está aquí en la Isla de los Pescadores, one of the largest in the world. So that's why I was wondering if I could even see it. I mean, I think we're too high though to see any of that. Bueno, we'll see. All right, let's vary a little bit. No, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Okay, as you can see, we're going west. Vamos al oeste ahora, al oeste. Let's do the cardinals in Spanish. Norte, norte, sur, sur, al sur, al este, este y al oeste. Este y oeste, ¿sí? Norte, sur, este y oeste. All right, vámonos. All right. I don't want the music to be too loud. Don't want this music to be too loud in comparison to my voice. So it would be nice if you could give me some feedback if I'm too loud or not. If my mic is not loud enough. Just let me know. All right, let's move on. Let's see a different perspective. Did we pass it? Let me see. I think it's right here, La Isla de los Pescadores, if I'm not mistaken. We went too far to the north. Yeah, that is it. So that's the Isla de los Pescadores. Should we go a little closer? Let's see. Look at this, guys. The perspective here is so incredible. It's just breathtaking, right? Don't you think that this is unique? This is so different. I have played this game a lot. I have done this sim a lot, and there's always something beautiful to see, but to see this amount of white salt, and this is not snow, this is salt. Nope. it is unique. So let me see. We're going first perspective here. Yeah, first. Let's go here a little bit. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna going a little backwards here. I don't like the idea of going backwards because I don't want to take too long on this flight. But pretty sure it's that one right there, La Isla de los Pescadores. Yeah, there are two islands that are often visited. I think it's this one and this one, according to my research. So we'll see. Do you think we're gonna see some enormes cactuses? Vamos a ver. Yo no sé. I'm gonna go a little. Yeah, I don't want to go too low. I'm gonna just keep this same altitude. We're gonna, where you can observe beautiful mirror reflection. It's just very unique. You don't see that like in other places in the world. I think this is very unique. They also have photographers that they take really interesting pictures of combining your body with the toys and making it a really interesting reflection, playing with perspective. You should look it up on YouTube. Very interesting. Okay, so this is our island, Isla de los Pescadores. Vamos aquí a la Isla de los Pescadores. Ahí está, chicos. Ahí está la Isla de los Pescadores. I hope I can one day make it there. I think it would be interesting to explore these just unique places in the world where, sometimes it's just there, ready to be enjoyed by everybody. Entonces, aquí está la Isla de los Pescadores con los cactuses más grandes del mundo. Okay, the largest in the world, right there. Let me go for a different perspective. I think that's it. Right there, guys. We got it. Let me do some interesting sounds here. Yes, that is it. We found it. Isla de los Pescadores. All right. Now we're going to move on to the next one. We're going to go to the volcano. But before going to the volcano, I kind of want to give you some interesting facts about this Isla de los Pescadores. Let me see if I can pull it out here for you. Let me see, Isla de los Pescadores. Here it is. I know it's very small. Let me make it larger so you can kind of see. I'm gonna read it in Spanish. I know it's all in English. Está situado cerca. Let me see if I can. There you go. Cerca del centro del Salar de Uyuni. So we are right now in the middle of the Salar de Uyuni, and there are miles and miles of salt. Okay. Let's keep. Let me try to keep turning here with the sim real quick. And that's our volcano right there that we're going to visit right now too. So try to.
Autopilot.
Let me just make sure that we are able to go to that. For some reason it's not connecting. 1 second. let me turn here. Let's see here what's going on. All right, now we're gonna be able to go automatically to our heading. Muy bien. Okay, so let's keep exploring here more information about this topic here. So we have the cactus that are gigantic in that place, in that island. La isla tiene muchas piedras y es como un oasis, ¿sí? Es una atracción, es una de las mayores atracciones, ¿sí? La isla de los pescadores. Y tiene cactus que miden 10 metros. 10 metros. Or 33 feet. So, that's the measurement of those cactuses. Interesting, right? Luego tenemos otras vistas muy espectaculares en ese mismo lugar. If you go to Google, you can observe a lot of good pictures about it. So definitely a destination for tourists. Es un destino para los turistas. ¿Y qué más? Hay unas vistas muy interesantes en el amanecer y al atardecer, en la puesta del sol. So you can see really interesting things with in those times. Now here we're gonna go to Volcán Tunupa. We're about to hit it. Let me see if I can find it. Where are you, Volcán Tunupa? I'll find it right now. Let me go with a different perspective. Is that it? I think it is. Yep, that's our volcano right there. Get closer. Right, so let's see if we can look at it from there. It is. There it is. Okay. Entonces, aquí está, chicos. Aquí está nuestro volcán. Aquí está nuestro volcán. Vamos a hacer un sonido bueno. Que lo encontramos, ¿sí? Vamos a celebrarlo. A ver, ¿dónde está? Sí, vamos a celebrar nuestro volcán Tunupa. Aquí estamos. Yes. Ok, vamos entonces, seguimos con nuestra información, ¿sí? Que queremos también aprender, ¿no? No queremos solo volar, queremos sentir que ganamos el tiempo, ¿no? Bueno, aquí seguimos con... a ver. ¿Dónde está? Más información del volcán, chicos. El volcán. El volcán Tunupa está situado aquí al norte, ¿no? Del Salar de Uyuni, como les decía. Y de la ciudad de Coquesa, que es parte de los Andes, ¿sí? La montaña de los Andes. Volcán Tunupa, aquí está, miren la altitud del volcán, chicos. Estamos bien, en una altitud bien considerable, ¿no? Entonces, es interesante, ¿no? Saber que estamos aquí. Bueno, aquí yo estoy volando a ¿cuántos? Estoy volando a 18.000, casi 19.000 pies. Y aquí estamos con 17.000, ¿no? Lo que dice acá. Entonces, estamos solo a 2.000 pies más o menos de arriba del volcán. Y bueno, seguimos aquí aprendiendo más. La comunidad indígena, especialmente la quechua y la aymara, tienen muchos mitos y leyendas con este volcán, ¿sí? Los aymaras y los quechuas tienen mitos y leyendas con este volcán. Dice aquí que Tunupa era un gigante que fue convertido en montaña por los dioses. So, interesting, right? La montaña está representada con, parece que tiene una espalda, ¿no? It looks like there is a back shape in it. Entonces, la dimensión geológica de la región es interesante también. La flora y la fauna. Dice que a pesar de que hay, ¿no?, muchas piedras, también hay vegetación. Entonces es interesante que hay esa variedad. Tenemos las vicuñas y otras especies de pájaros. Repite, pájaro. Pájaro. Pajarito. Little bird. Pajarito. Alright, so moving on. People do hiking here. Wow. Do you like hiking? Me gusta escalar montañas. Aquí también tenemos, let me see if I can put ourselves in a different perspective here. Adiós lago Titicaca, mire, no lago Titicaca, adiós el Salar de Uyuni. Nos vemos Salar de Uyuni, chao chao Salar de Uyuni. Y ahora nos vamos a nuestra... vamos a ver un lago, chicos. Un lago muy interesante. Se llama Lago Poopó. Lago Poopó. Cuidado con esta palabra, ¿no? Porque si lo hablas en inglés, podrías pronunciarlo diferente. Déjenme mostrarles cómo se deletrea este lago, chicos. Aquí está cómo se deletrea. Es un lago muy interesante y muy bonito también, ¿eh? A ver si le encuentro aquí la información del lago. El lago Poopó, aquí está, chicos, miren. El lago Poopó está localizado en el altiplano, ¿sí? Seguimos aquí en el altiplano, en el departamento de Oruro. Y al sudoeste del lago Titicaca, sí, porque vamos, después de ir al lago Poopó, seguimos yendo al norte. We're going to continue going north. So here it's stating that this lake is south of the lago Titicaca, and it's true, yes. Entonces, miren aquí cuántos kilómetros cuadrados tiene, ¿no? Está bien interesante. 1000 kilómetros cuadrados. O sea, es un lago bien grande. Sí, es un lago grande, considerablemente grande. Y está bien alto, ¿no? En una altitud muy... bueno, a ver si lo podemos ver la altitud aquí en números. Pero lo que este lago tiene es que el lago Poopó como que va en ondas, en el sentido de que se seca mucho y bueno, en la época de lluvia, bueno, ahí hay un poco de agua, pero tiene ese intercambio, ¿no? Que hay mucha agua, pero después no hay. Entonces hay una sequía cada no sé cuántos años, pero sí, tienen eso, están, muchos dependen, ¿no?, de la pesca, muchos dependen, many people depend on this, on fishing, and not having, you know, the lake available, it could be crucial, especially in these areas, you know. Entonces, ese es uno de los desafíos, ¿no?, que tiene el lago Poopó. That's one of the challenges of this lake. Poopó. Please do not pronounce this loudly in English. Entonces, hay unas consecuencias, ¿no?, de cambio de clima y como la sequía, ¿no? Y también por la cantidad de sal, ¿no? There's a lot of salt. I don't know if that affects. I'm not sure, but yeah, the levels you can see here, the water levels affect really, especially the people that live, you know, fishing, right? To provide. So very interesting here to know. You're gonna see this lake is pretty. It's really awesome. I love it. I want to visit this place. Again, one of the main things that I think it's what I like about the idea of traveling around these places is the fact that you can really save a lot of money. Now, how can you save money going to places like this? Well, the best advice that I can give you is do not reserve places ahead of time from your country, wherever country you are. Because if you do that, then you are paying international fees. So they're charging you like you make a lot of money. But if you go there, travel to Bolivia, and then ask locals for, affordable places or places that they would recommend going around that area, that is the way to do it, because they will give you the best tips on how to do that. All right, so that's the best advice I can give you. Don't reserve too long ahead of time. Wait until you get there and then start doing those. All right, let's keep reading a little bit more. So yeah, we talk about the dryness of this location. Why don't we practice a little bit more Spanish? I think we stopped here. ¿Te gusta la comida? And then we say a place. For example, ¿te gusta la comida mexicana? How would you respond to a question like that? Do you like Mexican food? Sí, me gusta la comida mexicana, or no, prefiero la comida boliviana, right? So you can agree or disagree with the statement. So why don't you practice typing this, any of these responses to me on the comments on YouTube. Even if you're watching this not live, it's a good practice for you to do typing of this. You get your fluency going when you start doing this kind of repetition. So another question that we could ask about sports. ¿Qué deporte practicas? Yo juego, and then you say the sport. Yo juego fútbol, yo juego baloncesto, yo juego ajedrez, yo juego whatever sport. Just look it up. Yo juego, and then you say your sport, okay? Yo juego, or yo practico, it's another word. Instead of juego, yo practico. For example, yo practico natación, swimming. Yo practico la gimnasia, right? So there are many different ways that you can say what you practice or what you play. Yo juego is I play, okay? All right, so the last question I have for you here is, ¿tienes mascotas? ¿Tienes mascotas? Do you have mascots or pets? How would you respond? Sí, yo tengo mascotas, or no, no tengo mascotas. So you can utilize either or, okay? Sí tengo mascotas or no tengo mascotas. Those are a couple of ways that you can respond about pets. So I don't know, are you a cat person or are you a dog person? Write it down. Perro o gato? What are you leaning towards? I am allergic to cats, so I have to say I am leaning towards dogs. I'm sorry, cat people there, but that's my take. And also they're, I think, more easy to handle. All right, look at this beauty. You tell me if this is not pretty. This is in Oruro, el altiplano de Bolivia. Let's change the perspective a little bit and see if we can spot some. Let's go to the other side here. Oh, there it is. There it is, guys. There is our Lago Popo. Lago Popo. It looks pretty good. It looks full. It looks like there's water there. Let me see if I can rotate here a little bit. I hope I can zoom in too. Oh, there it is. Oh yes, this is much better. There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh yes, look at this. With my Pokemon airplane. Do you like my Pokemon airplane? Give me a like if you like it, okay? Because I did it also because, well, my son, he loves Pokemon. He just, a mi hijo le encanta, le gusta mucho las cartas, ¿no? Las cartas de Pokemon. Y él colecciona, he collects those cards. So this is Lago Popo. We already have seen a lot of information about it, but very interesting, don't you think? Let me put myself inside of let me see if I can go inside of the airplane here. Oh, we are a little. Let me go back on track here. What happens if I press this? Let me go to the cabin again and let me try to. Ooh, this is pretty, guys. This is amazing. Look at that. Look at this. I'm 100% sure that you have locations here that you can stay in a very affordable price. Also, I've heard that there is a hotel. This is a little pricey though, if you're willing to spend that money. But there's a hotel that has been built by just with salt, and I'm not sure if it's like $200 per night. Maybe you can afford it easily, but with my teaching salary, I don't know. We'll have to budget it. But if you're able to afford it, I mean, $200 per night in a very unique hotel made up of salt. 100%. Very interesting. You should look it up. But very, very interesting. Okay, look at this. Wow. Me encanta, me encanta. Me encanta. Aquí estamos. Wow, ahí está. Look at this, guys. Lago Popo. I think we're ready for a picture now. Are you ready for the picture? Well, let's go. Lago Popo. Lago Popo para ustedes, chicos. Muy hermoso aquí en Bolivia. Así que estamos viajando muchos lugares interesantes. Vengan conmigo. Come and join this nice party. Look at this, guys. Wow. I loved it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Oof, this is breathtaking. Really amazing. It's amazing. Wow. Let me see a different perspective. Look at that. Wow. That's great. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. And you know, I put these little signs on purpose here so they can kind of show points of interest. I don't like flying with those because it kind of makes it a little bit more less challenging on my end, flying airplanes, but something that for my viewers, I think it'll be interesting to know where there are some interesting places. For example, here we have the Manco Cápac International Airport on that side at 254.87 miles. Entonces aquí sería 254.33, ¿no? 254.33. Seguimos mirando aquí diferentes perspectivas, ¿no? A ver, ¿cómo estamos acá? It's nice. Let's go here. No, the other way. There you go. There you go. Wow. I love this view, guys. I'm excited. This view is so good. Let me turn a little bit to make it even cooler. Look at that. Wow, this is really cool. Wow, I don't know if this green water is clean or not. I really don't know. But according to some videos that I watch on YouTube, people were very excited about this place. So I don't know. We should explore it, right? I know there are some ways of transportations that you take, you can put it in your car and they transport it, and you pay about 40 bolivianos, 40 bolivianos to take it from one point to another point. Very interesting. Going back here, back to the way that we're supposed to go. Turn the opposite way here. Oof, look at this view. Yes. Yes, I love it, love it, love it, love it. Ooh, I'm outside of the airplane. my face, my face is so big. Let me change this a little bit. It's kind of funny actually. To make my face larger than the perspective. All right, I think that's better. Okay. Okay. Wow, look at these guys. Look how beautiful. I'm gonna change the music. It's been for a while now the same thing. I love smooth jazz though. I play the guitar. I love playing the guitar. Me gusta tocar la guitarra. Me gusta mucho la guitarra. Entonces, vamos aquí con otra música. Ahí estamos bien. Ahora sí. Ahora sí. Vámonos. We are going now to the airport, one of the highest airports in the world. I think it's the second one in the world. I think the number one is one in China. I don't remember the name of the one in China, but I know that it's very close to this one. Not a lot of difference. It's like just a few more feet. So this is going to be interesting to land in this airport because, well, I normally land more of those. I like flying those small airplanes like Cessna's 178, 172, or 151, 152. Those small airplanes are really fun to fly because you have a lot of, you can do whatever you want with them. They're so versatiles, right? But anyways, we're gonna go to La Paz at this moment. Vamos a La Paz. Entonces, I just want to tell you that as far as music from the Altiplano, you have really unique sounds here. I noticed that Peru and Bolivia, they have a lot of similitude. Tiene mucha similitud. They're very similar. They use the charango, which is like a small, like a ukulele, but with 12 strings. They have the zampoña, which you blow like, like down, towards down, and you play like that. So very unique sounds, and you should explore a little bit more of those sounds. I could put some music, but I just don't want my channel to get damaged because I put some radio or music that I did not get permission. But you should explore. Go to YouTube and put Bolivian music, folk Bolivian music or Peruvian music. Very interesting. What I like to do when I'm flying by myself on virtual reality, I like to look how beautiful. I like to look at that beauty. That's beautiful. What I like to do is to put music from that country as I'm flying, and it's just beautiful. It's just great. That's the way to do it. Entonces, let me change the music because it got a little old now already. Ay, ay, ay. Yes, you're repeating too much. Bossa Nova. Me encanta. Me gusta mucho la bossa nova. I have actually a band with my brothers. We love playing Brazilian music together. It's so much fun. Okay, entonces, vamos aquí. By the way, saludo a mis hermanos. Don't forget those 2 concerts that we have. Write it down so we can rehearse. Oh, look at this. How pretty. Oh my goodness. This is really, is this already? No, this is not allowed Titicaca yet. Let me check. No, this is too small to be allowed Titicaca. Allowed Titicaca is really, really large. Yeah, there's no way. Okay, well, let me go first person here. Oh, look at that. Yes. This is pretty. Wow, chicos, está fenomenal, ¿no? ¿Les gusta o no? Give me a like if you like it. I'm gonna keep teaching you now a little bit about La Paz. What do you know about La Paz? Do you know anything? Well, type it Write something if you like if you know anything about La Paz. I have my kids running around, so much fun. Okay, so let me pull out some information about La Paz for you, so we can learn together, and it's not just a waste of time on your end. No, we're gonna do that later. More conversation. Let's go to La Paz. Honey, why don't you go with mommy?
No, I want the app. And Miss send the app.
Okay, go talk to mommy about it. Okay, talk to mommy. All right. So I'm sorry about that. Let's go with information about La Paz. La Paz. Let's go. La Paz. I'm going to read it a little bit in Spanish, okay? The information that you have in English there. So let's read it. Información geográfica. Miren, está en una altitud muy... aquí está la altura. 3,650 metros, más o menos. More or less. 11,000, 11,975. 11,975 to over 4,000 meters, over 13,123 feet above the sea level. Guys, I've been there in La Paz. It's not easy. If you have never been in altitude, just to going up the stairs, you get tired. It's really, your body doesn't know how to act. It's so interesting. Entonces tenemos aquí que estaba formado del cañón de Choqueyapu, the river Choqueyapu. River in Spanish is a río. Río. Can you roll your tongue? Río. Give me a thumbs up if you can roll your tongue. All right, so let's go. The montañas, yes, there are a lot of mountains coming up for this airport. Okay, how far away are we from this airport? I will check it out pretty soon. La Paz is one of the three capitals. When I was studying, I studied in Bolivia, by the way. I grew up there, but not in this area. This is all new for I was in the east side, in Santa Cruz de la Sierra. By the way, hola a todos mis amigos de Santa Cruz de la Sierra, Bolivia. Un beso a todos, los amo mucho. Y aquí extraño un montón a mis amigos y también la comida, la salteña cruceña. Ay, mi Dios. Sí, extraño mucho la comida también, cuñapé, el sonso, me encanta. Pero bueno, aquí estamos hablando del Alto. Y estamos hablando que, cuando yo estaba en la escuela habían dos capitales, y que era La Paz, ¿no? Y Sucre. Esas dos capitales, pero ahora tenemos la tercera, que es la Santa Cruz de la Sierra como capital económica. Esto me sorprende mucho. Santa Cruz ha crecido muchísimo, ¿sí? Y bueno, aunque sigue la corrupción, corruption is still there, we all know, but it's growing, the city is growing. Talking more about La Paz, very rich and cultural. It's true. People in La Paz, what I noticed, they like to read. They enjoy reading. They enjoy learning, and very interesting. It's had some stories, but I'm not gonna share it. Well, I can share it. Before coming to the United States, we had lunch and we met a family, and it was so interesting to see how they behave during the dinner time, and do's and don'ts, and how the family interacts. Very, very different. So fun to learn new cultures, right? Anyways, let's move forward. Tiene mucha arquitectura, tiene museos, tiene lugares históricos en La Paz también. Ahí está el palacio, ¿no? Ahí está el palacio presidencial, ¿sí? Presidential Palace, palacio presidencial en La Paz, ¿sí? Luego tenemos el mercado de las brujas. Did you know that? I didn't know that. touristic place. Well, they have some interesting traditions, right? For example, there's one called. Let me move my perspective here. There's one tradition that is called La Diablada. Have you heard about La Diablada? La Diablada is like a dance or a cult honoring the devil, and that always shocked me a little bit because I didn't grow up in that culture. And they do a lot of dancing and things. I'm not sure exactly what, but they do things. And they dress up with, customs, and they do very interesting, different things. But that doesn't go with what I believe. I don't worship the devil. That's not my thing. So anyways, let's move on. Move on here to the next one more section of information here. We have the coca, la hoja de coca. They give you tea with that hoja de coca, which is it allows you to not feel sick because of the altitude. So I remember being in an altitude place, and they gave me tea of coca, and actually that helped me not to feel sick. I was feeling like very weak and dizzy, and then after I drank the tea, I felt better. The coca. Then we have el teleférico. I didn't get to do this teleférico, but I know I saw some pictures, and it looks really interesting. Can you imagine in this altitude going to the teleférico, a place where you sit down and then you go on a cable and it takes you up the hill? Interesting. How do you say that in English? Teleférico. Can you write it down in the comment section and help me out with my English? All right. So here we have La Paz, the economy. Let's see. Oops. I just touched the. Let me see how are we doing here in a different perspective. I think this is pretty. I'm gonna just leave it there. Industries, financial institutions, markets. Okay. I did something. There. Okay. Okay, so yes, because we are close to the border with Peru, there is a lot of trading that can happen. Interesting trading, international trading. I think that's true. Hopefully legal trading, right? And yeah, as I told you before, people like to read. They're very educated in La Paz. I noticed that. Festival, cultural celebration. Yep. Tourism, the mountains, I think is one of the highlights. So landscapes, culture, it's just reaching culture, very, very interesting. So yeah, let's move on here and see a different perspective. Are we getting closer to La Paz? Let me see. How far away are we from La Paz? Doesn't say here, right? It should say in here, but not saying. Let's see inside of the airplane. Let's go to the airplane. Vamos adentro. All right, sorry about that. Hey, look at the mountains, guys. Look at these mountains. I'm sorry, I'm getting you a little dizzy, but there it is. Okay. So we're gonna go over the mountains. I think we should we go a little higher? What do you think? I think it's we should be. Let me go just a few just a little bit higher. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go higher. Just in case. Just don't want to be taken by surprise. So a little bit higher.
Altitude.
Yeah. Okay, let's go 22. I think we'll be safe with 22. Velocity. How are we doing here? Yeah. Alright. Yep, I think we're good now. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good now. Alright. Entonces, why don't we learn a little bit more Spanish? Give me a like if you learn, or you can buy me a coffee too. Let me drink some water. ¿Te gusta mi botella? Do you like my bottle? Very small bottle, right? Actually, I have a tereré aquí. Estoy tomando tereré. Estoy bebiendo tereré. En Paraguay hay mucho tereré también, ¿no? Saludo a mis amigos de Paraguay. Muy bien. ¿Cuánto tiempo tenemos hasta llegar al aeropuerto de El Alto? Let me double check here my map. Quick. How are we doing here? Tenemos. I cannot read, guys. Oh, there it is. 62, 61. Ok, estamos acercándonos. Vamos a llegar en 13 minutos. Ok. 13 minutos más, chicos, y llegamos a La Paz. ¿Sí? 13 minutos más. 10 y... Bueno. Vamos. A ver, ¿quiénes más se están conectando? Nadie se está conectando todavía. Bueno, no hay problema. Es la primera vez que estoy haciendo un streaming. Ya tengo mi primer like. Y bueno. Si tú eres nuevo, ¿por qué no clicas en la tecla de seguidor? ¿No? Suscríbete a mi canal. Subscribe to this channel. We're gonna keep traveling, learning Spanish, learning culture, learning geography, learning tips on how to save some money in different places. Talking about saving money. Bolivia, well, at least where I grew up in Santa Cruz, there are three major ways of transportation. Number one, micro. Micro is the cheapest one, and especially if you're a student, you pay a very low fee for transportation. And how it works is there are numbers on each one, and they are identified by the color of each one of those micros. So these buses are a little larger than normal. I mean, they're large size. However, you can find yourself either with an empty one or a full one. Something that you need to be aware is that the drivers, they have to clock in and clock out whatever time, and if they delay a minute or so, they are taking money out of their salary. So they have to be in a certain location at a certain time. It needs to be really by the clock, by the second. So that affects how fast or how slow they go. I think this is really key. Oh, how beautiful is this? Look at this. Wow. Miren, chicos, estas montañas, chicos, estamos, ay, qué belleza, estamos aquí en el altiplano, ¿sí? Miren qué hermosura, chicos. Wow. Realmente increíble. Realmente increíble. I am blown away here. Bueno. I'm a little... something happened here. Ok. Bueno. Eso está bien bonito. Let me just do it. There you go. Ok. Vamos aquí a cambiar un poco la música ahora porque ya me aburrí también, un poquito. Vamos a cambiar aquí y hacer otra musiquita, ¿no? Oh, está mejor esto, ¿eh? Entonces, sigamos hablando de la economía. Entonces los autobuses que se llaman micros son un poco más grandes, pero they're a little larger, but sometimes they cannot wait even until you sit down, and sometimes they just rush it and go really fast. So you need to be aware of that. The other thing, a hint that will help you navigate the city is to read right in front of the windshield, so you can see where the locations, where is that micro going. So and yeah, that's basically it. So there, the other type of transportation that I would identify in Bolivia is called trufis. Trufis, they're like a mini combi, okay, like a minivan where they fit like, I don't know, 12 people, 15, and it's the same, basically the same thing. They also have numbers, they have the signs where they go, and often times they have a person from either the micro, the big one, or the small one, the trufi. They have people screaming where they're going, but they say the place is so fast that not even as a native speaker of Spanish, I was sometimes able to understand the locations that the people were saying. So as a tourist, you know, I would just not even bother. You know, it's just so fast. They really speak fast. I think you should look them up on YouTube or something to see how they do it. But it's super funny. Then you can ask a quick question to that person that is saying all these places, and you can say, "Va a," do you go to, and then you can, you know, have the response right there. You can say sí or no, and then you know. And then the person may say, oh, you have to take that other bus. Tiene que tomar ese bus 40, whatever number. So that's the importance, guys, of knowing your numbers in Spanish. Okay, do you know your numbers? You better. So when you are traveling, going from one place to another place in Bolivia, you need to know the numbers, and you need to know that there may be some challenges depending if the driver is a little behind schedule or ahead of the schedule. So be aware, always hold into, you know, whatever you can hold so you don't fall. The other thing, and so we have those two types of transportations. We have trufi and we have the micro, which is larger. And then we have the taxi. Interesting fact about taxis is that you don't call. First of all, I would address the person formally. Hola, ¿cómo está usted? ¿Sí? Hola. And then I would say maestro. I would call the driver, maestro, master. I don't know why, but that's a thing. If you say, ¿cómo está maestro? I guarantee you that there is a 70-80% chance that he will lower the price of your ride. There's no taximeter, there's no time. No, it's a negotiation, it's an art. So you go, you raise your hand like that, and then the taxi stops. Then the taxi may say, ¿a dónde le llevo? ¿A dónde lo llevo? And then you have to say, buenos días, buenas tardes, or buenas noches. Greet the person. ¿Cómo está usted, maestro? How are you doing, master? ¿Cómo está usted, maestro? ¿Cómo está usted, maestro? If you say that, I'm saving you so much money right now. Okay, I'm saving you so much money. ¿Cómo está usted, maestro? Eye contact, smile. Muy bien, muy bien. ¿A dónde va? And then you say your location. Yo voy al estadio, Tawicha Aguilera. And then, after you say where you're going, the person may say a price, whatever price. Imagine that the person says 30 bolivianos, 30 Bolivians. There's always room for negotiation. Okay, so if the person says 30, remember you need to know your numbers in Spanish. Okay, if the person says 30 bolivianos, well, then you can say, no tengo 30, ¿qué tal 20 bolivianos? 20 o 25 máximo, 24 bolivianos. You negotiate. Okay, so you can drop the price a little bit. Don't feel bad about it. Everybody does it. And the taxi guy may be already overpricing with the knowledge that knowing that the person that is going to stop the taxi is going to ask for a rebate, to a discount. So don't feel bad about asking the taxi driver to lower the price. It's a thing, okay? It's normal, okay? It's not normal for you, but it's normal for them. So don't feel bad about it, okay? You just lower the price, whatever price it is. You just say another price. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? What about? ¿Qué tal 20 bolivianos? Then the person may say, okay, lo llevo. Okay. And then you get in and you're done. That's basically it. So yeah, those are tips and tricks. We're supposed to be now closer. So, look at this view, guys. Estamos en el altiplano, chicos. Estamos en el altiplano. Look at these mountains. This is why people come to this place, to see this view. So, very amazing. Let's go to the other side. Here, yes. So we have Manco Cápac International Airport on that side. We're missing a lot of points of interest down there. I think we're a little too high, no? Let me go again inside and see how far away are we from the airport. Uh-oh. Did we pass the airport? Let's see. Guys, we passed the airport of La Paz. Can you believe it? I've been talking too much. Yep. Where is the airport? Ay. Yep, we passed the airport of I've been to let me see if I can have the VFR here. See, we passed it. So what we need to do is just turn. Let's just turn. Let's do it. I want to land this thing in La Paz. I think it's so much fun to be able to land in La Paz. So I'm gonna just slow down. No, actually, I'm gonna just turn here and see. The airport should be on this side, and we are so high. My goodness. Yes, we're very high. Let me go with my altitude, lower it. I'm gonna lower to let me lower to, let me see here real quick. Yeah, we're gonna lower it to
Autopilot.
Altitude, and I'm gonna put my velocity change a little bit here, lower. We're gonna go down. Yeah, we need to go kind of fast down, okay? I'm gonna slow down here, slow down here. Okay, I think we're better now. The airport is still more to the left side.
Autopilot.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Going too fast down, guys. 1 second. Un segundo. Okay. I'm going down. And going to I'm gonna go southwest. Yeah, 21. That would do it. So we're turning back here. We passed a little bit. I got too excited with the language learning experience. Entonces, ahora sí estamos de vuelta a nuestra ruta. I was too distracted here with you. Bueno, like and subscribe, because I need that like and I need that subscribe. So if you haven't done it yet, I've been talking here for almost 2 hours. Please like and subscribe. Okay. Now we're going. Oh yeah. We're going. Yeah. I need to go right here. That's what we need. We need to go more west. All right. Entonces, I lost it, what I was talking about. Okay, so that's what we need to do. Those are the 3 ways of transportation that I grew up with, and I survived incredibly. I don't know how I survived the traffic in Bolivia, because yeah, people don't follow the rules. For example, the stop signs. Only if you are a foreign person, you will do a stop in a stop sign. That's the difference. So we know we can spot the tourists right away. They are the only ones that actually follow the rules. Everybody else is doing their own thing, and you know, I mean, they go slow sometimes. If there's a stop, they go slow, but they don't stop. Also, if you crash your car, what I notice is many times, if you do have a car that is larger, bigger, you kind of have more power to persuade who was in fault in whatever accident. That's what I've noticed. Also, be aware, police, you know, sometimes you have the good ones and you have the corrupt ones. So sometimes when you're stopped, people give money to get rid of a ticket. You know, they just pay the police person a certain amount, and they let you go, something like that. I've seen that a lot. Bueno, entonces we're going down now. We're down to 14,000. We're good. Speed wise, we are also okay. I don't think we are over speeding. Let me just check one more thing. Yeah, our speed is good. Okay, our altitude is going down now. I'm gonna be careful now, because we're getting very close. I'm gonna get out of this autopilot and I'm gonna try to focus, and I'm gonna put some more interesting songs here because this is kind of bothering me now. Stop. No. Let me do some lo-fi. Okay, that's better. For our landing, this will be perfect. Muy bien, chicos. Entonces, estamos ya a punto de aterrizar en el Alto, en Bolivia, La Paz, ¿sí? La Paz, Bolivia. Va a ser interesante, Estamos acercándonos. A ver aquí otra perspectiva. Vamos a ver desde la otra perspectiva, aquí. A ver. many interesting places around. Let's see. Yeah, the airport should be in front of us. So let me get a perspective here from the back. Let's see. Do you see something? I don't see anything yet. But let's keep our eyes open and let's see if we can find the location of this. Okay, we're gonna pass these mountains here, and I think that's where we're gonna land. Vamos a aterrizar. Por favor, abróchense los cinturones porque ya vamos a aterrizar. Buckle up. And I have no warranties. I'm a teacher, right? And man, I'm a pilot. We'll see how it goes, guys. Give me your thumbs up, everybody, if I do a good job. And even if I don't do a good job, give me a thumbs up. Like and subscribe. Let's go. Every Friday, we're gonna do this. It took me a while to set it up the way I want it. I still have some things that I'm working on, and I'm hoping that it's gonna do a good job. Hopefully, we're gonna build a community here for everybody. Okay, so there's a mountain here. I need to be careful. Let me go inside. All right, so we are getting closer. Our speed is we're good. We're not going too fast. 50% of our engines, and we're going too close to this mountain here. Let me take this autopilot out of the way. We're gonna just do our own moves here at this point. Again, I'm not a pilot, but this is I have a better feeling if I do it this way or before landing. We'll see how it's kind of shaking already. This simulator is so awesome because you can feel the rebounds of the you can feel the winds, right? And how it bounces from the mountains, and it's really accurate actually. Okay, we are okay, let's see, what do we have here? Okay, we're passing close to these mountains here. Look at this purple. Oh my gosh, look how pretty. My goodness, guys, like and subscribe. Oh my goodness, the airplane is moving so much. Oh, this is so good. We're getting now. Oh, now we need to turn, right? Let me now turn a little bit to the west side at this point. Yeah, this is so good. Look at that. Hola a todos mis amigos. Do a comment. What do you think about those 3 ways of transportation that I just shared with you? What do you think about that? Would you go in any of those? What are some of your concerns that you have about it? Let's see if I can put a different view. Oh, look at that view. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Wow, this is great. Hopefully we won't crash. Well, we're good so far. Now we need to keep it straight. I think we need to pass some mountains there. Well, worst case scenario, we just I'll just play by ear a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so I need to focus a little bit at this point, so I'm gonna stop talking about Bolivia for a sec, and I'm gonna try to just focus a little bit on these turns around the mountains. I know that this is one of those airports that it's not that easy to land because of the altitude. So we'll see how we're gonna do it. Do I have to go on top of those mountains? I think I will. I better speed it up now. And
Autopilot.
start the autopilot. Yep, that's why I'm telling you. That's the challenge on this. Maybe yes. Yes. It's too high. Okay. I'm gonna do a little. Guys, this is I hope I don't crash. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I have enough time to go up. Did you see that? Did you see that elevation that I needed to do? The mountains here are crazy. Una locura, chicos, una locura. Vamos a aterrizar. Let me change the music real quick because I got bored again. Vamos a ver. Okay, now I can slow down my horses here. Okay, now I can go down. Now, yes, I feel better now. It's scary, you know, to travel in this mountains. Like, yeah. Get up. Muy bien, vamos entonces, ya estamos en la recta final aquí en La Paz, Bolivia, chicos, La Paz. Vamos a aterrizar en El Alto. I'm gonna land here in El Alto and let's see how it goes. Okay, we're getting closer to El Alto.
More melon berries. Adam, your plate with wrappers.
Ok, miren chicos, estamos ya llegando aquí a La Paz, Bolivia. ¿Sí? La Paz, Bolivia, a El Alto International Airport. ¿Sí? As you can see, it's showing here 14. We're getting very, very close.
You bring me your
Muy bien, chicos. Let's see different perspectives. Let's see. What do we have here? Oh, there it is, La Paz. Oh my goodness. Look at that. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está La Paz? Allí. ¿Lo ven, chicos? You see that? Do you see what I'm seeing? Amazing, isn't it? Right?
I opened it.
That's incredible. That's really cool. Okay, let's go with first person perspective here to get ready for the landing. Oh, I see it. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. Oh yes. Miren chicos, qué hermosura La Paz, chicos. Qué hermosura, chicos, La Paz. Look how pretty. La Paz, Bolivia, chicos. Look at that. Vamos aquí a la izquierda. Wow. Muy hermoso. Déjenme sacar este mapa de acá. Let me take this out of there. Okay, let's start up with our flaps now. And there it is. La Paz and the airport. El Alto. And we're getting to that moment where I need that special picture. Ready? We're in La Paz. La Paz, Bolivia, El Alto. El Alto, chicos. Un saludo a todos mis amigos en Bolivia. Sí, estamos aquí a punto de aterrizar ya en La Paz. Sí, allí está el aeropuerto. I better lined up right away. And start kind of using my brakes here a little bit. You can see the wings. Puedes ver las. Oh, mira el estadio. Ahí está el estadio. This is where Brazil lost 2-0 versus Bolivia. Aquí es donde Bolivia ganó a Brasil 2-0 en la Copa del 94, ¿no? Guys, now I need to really concentrate because we're getting closer. Okay, I need to make sure I do a good job with you guys. I don't wanna crash. No quiero. Okay, let's see our perspective here. Let's get our flaps. Landing here. And I didn't talk to ATC yet. All right. All right, let's go first person here. ATC. Yeah, too late.
La Paz, Pokemon Air 1548, 14,600 feet.
Pokemon Air 1548 La Paz Center altimeter.
But since you have a small mouth, you might have to have.
All right. Let's make sure we don't. Oh yeah, a little delayed, but hey, that was a sweet one. That was not too bad, right? Muy bien, chicos, ya aterrizamos aquí en La Paz. Let me contact the tower. All right. Bien, estamos entonces aquí ya en La Paz, el Alto. Sí, conseguimos aterrizar. Sí, aterrizamos bien. We're good. We landed. Let's go first person again. Let's go. Shall we? I don't know if somebody's gonna join or not. Should we wait a little bit here for somebody that is wanting to join online? What do you think? Should we wait for an online flyer airplane here that could join us? I think we should wait. Let's wait for 5 minutes. Let's wait for 5 minutes, and if nobody comes, well, that's fine too. Okay. So at the end here, I'm gonna just stop here. Let me do a quick loop here. Vamos a dar la vuelta. Okay, I'm gonna just follow this little line here. We're going to put the flap here on 50%. Vamos a poner las alas en 50% del flap. Y desde aquí vamos a salir juntos. Y nos vamos al aeropuerto de Copacabana, ¿sí? So if you're joining us, Copacabana, yes, this is where we're gonna stay. Here on, I'm gonna wait here for 5 minutes. Whoever wants to join. Okay. Just a little bit more. Let's crank this up. There you go. Ok, aquí estamos en el aeropuerto de La Paz, ¿sí? I'm gonna park for a sec, and I'm gonna see if I can add fuel. Yes, to 100%, just in case we're not in the middle of nowhere. Muy bien. How did you like that experience? Did you see how we went up, and then landed right away? Because usually when we go to whatever place, we go up, right? We stay for a little bit, and then we go down. But for La Paz, it's different. You just go up, and then you land. That's pretty much the experience, at least from my perspective. All right, so let's ask here for permission to depart. And since we're on 10, that will be what? Going north, right? Let me double check here. So we are
Hey guys.
we're going east here. Okay, so I'm gonna allow 4 more minutes, and then we're gonna depart from here. We're gonna go to Copacabana. Let me see if I can show you in this map here, VFR map. This is our next flight to Copacabana, and this is gonna be interesting because we're gonna go to El Lago Titicaca. El Lago Titicaca is right here. Look at the size of El Lago Titicaca. It's enormous. And this lake is one of the highest in the world, if not the highest. So very, very cool to see this area. Very touristic too. You're welcome to explore this place. Very, very cool. If you ever want to, do some touring, I think this could be a good place to go. So here we're going to go in this direction. Then we're going to land in Copacabana. Vamos a aterrizar en Copacabana. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Which is in the middle of an island here. Okay. After landing here, we're gonna go for our final flight to Peru, guys. We're gonna cross the border and go here to Juliaca. Okay, that's our plan, and then we're done with our first streaming of the year. After this, we're gonna have every single week, every single Friday, we're gonna be streaming. So you're welcome to join me, and well, I think we're ready to go now. I think we're gonna go south at this point. Okay. All right. So who's ready for the takeoff? I think I did the wrong. I think I did the wrong direction. Can I change it? Ground services. Go back to clearance. Take off. Clearance.
Tower Pokemon Air 1548 ready for departure to the south at runway 28.
I think I should go to the north. Yeah, I messed up here. How can I?
Tower, please say again transmission for Pokemon Air 1548.
No. 1 second, guys. 1 second. We will make it happen. Yeah. No, don't approve it. No la apruebes. No apruebes. All right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 28 Pokemon Air 1548.
No, I want to go north. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let me see if I have more options here. Can I undo? No, I cannot. More options? No, I don't have more options. All right, whatever. We're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna go north, right? All right, ready? I think we're ready now. Let's start. Off we go now. And I'm going to, let me take this out. Let's change this music too, change the view. Let's put a different view. Aquí estamos en La Paz, jóvenes. Miren qué hermoso La Paz, ¿eh? El Alto. Estamos en La Paz, el Alto, con nuestro avión de Pokémon. Vamos, 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 vamos. Y despegamos ahora, ¿no? Creo. A ver, ¿cómo estamos de velocidad? Do you see how it takes a little longer to take off? I don't know if you noticed, but yeah, it's off we go. Let me. That's the airport right there.
Pokemon Air 1548, continue for south departure.
Okay, off we go to
Pokemon Air
el aeropuerto de Copacabana en el lago Titicaca. Okay, we're gonna go to aeropuerto en el lago Titicaca in Copacabana. A very touristic. Look at this, guys! Wow! Yes, this is pretty. Look at this. Está hermoso, ¿no? Mira, mira todas estas montañas. Las calles, cómo son interesantes, chicos. Déjenme ver aquí si no estoy chocando en ningún lado. No, we're good, we're good.
Pokemon Air 1548.
Wow. Oh, there's somebody there. Somebody joining us? No, that's another airport. Yeah. Alright, so now that we are off, we'll put the flaps out. Ahora sí vamos a ir al aeropuerto de Copacabana. Voy a poner mi altura aquí a 18,000. Let me go to 18,000. 18,000.
Pokemon Air 1548, acknowledge transmission.
Altitude.
Tower Pokemon Air 1548.
Alright. There's 7. I'm gonna go with 17. And I'm gonna go still towards the west. Velocity. Right? Right. Cool.
Autopilot.
Alright, so let's see how's this going. Alright, so now we're ready to go to El Lago Titicaca. El Lago Titicaca. And why don't we learn something about it? What do you know about El Lago Titicaca right now? Okay, hopefully we will explore some good information together. And there it is, El Lago Titicaca. Look at that beauty right there. We're just going right there right now. Ok, vamos a ver entonces aquí el lago Titicaca. Vamos a verlos juntos. Uh-oh, what's going on? Take this out. There's something, an alert here. It says having altitude. Okay, that's fine. How can I stop that? Right here. Thank you. Oh, my speed is way too high. Sorry. Yes, let's slow down the speed. I forgot to slow it down. Okay, so now we are going go.
Right there.
Let's look here, the view. Oh, there's some cities here. Many interesting places here. Some mini cities. Hay ciudades pequeñas por aquí. A ver, miren esa vista, chicos. Miren qué hermosura. Y aquí también está muy buena. Las montañas atrás. Excelente. Wow. Bueno, chicos, entonces todos los viernes vamos a reunirnos a las 9 de la noche y vamos a aprender más cultura, vamos a aprender geografía, vamos a volar juntos y aprender juntos, ¿sí? Y pasar un buen tiempo juntos también, ¿sí? Entonces, if you wanna buy me a coffee, you can buy me a coffee. There's a link there. I will take it. I love coffee. I function only through coffee and tea. Muy bien, chicos. Sigamos. A ver. ¿Cómo estamos acá? We'll change the view. Lago Titicaca. Let's get some info from this place real quick before it gets too late. So let me see if I can find some really interesting information. We're going too fast. Well, it's okay. Just for now, so I don't do the same mistake twice, let me just put the VFR available for us. Okay, we're halfway. See how fast we're going? Okay, so what we're gonna do is a little bit here too. Yeah, right there. Okay, vamos a ver aquí un poco de información de Copacabana. Let's see how much we know about it. Ay. All right, better. Okay, miren aquí, chicos. Copacabana, it's in the Lake Titicaca, Lago Titicaca, the highest navigable lake in the world. See, I'm not joking. This is unique. Okay, so Copacabana. There's a lot of religious. There are a lot of religious traditions there. A lot of influence from Catholicism, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. They have Nuestra Señora de Copacabana. Yep. Usually that's Catholic. Yep. There it is, Catholic. And yeah. So maybe you can visit, churches around it. What else do we have here in Copacabana? Things that we can do. They have religious festivals, ceremonies, and boat trips. If you like to go to little islands, as you can see around us. Do you see those islands? You can go, pay a little money, and go. And I've heard those tickets are super inexpensive. It's like 2 Bolivians, which is worth in American dollar probably 0.25 cents for a trip, for a ride from point A to point B in a little boat. So very fun. Like, the activities are super inexpensive. Okay, so be aware of that. That's why this is important for you to know. All right. So there are attractions there. I remember seeing on YouTube there are some floatings that they just pull, and it's they go in a rotation motion. It's kind of fun, I think. And other cultural events, of course. All right. So one more thing about Copacabana. They have, of course, traditional products, handicrafts, souvenirs, cosas para comprar, ¿no? Artefactos culturales del área, del lago Titicaca. Y bueno, recuerden que este es un lugar fronterizo, ¿no? Está Perú y Bolivia, o sea que sí, tiene mucho turismo, yo creo. I did something. Yeah, this is both. There is a location that is called Isla del Sol, which is an Inca archaeological site for you to explore. So I think it's interesting to just get to know those places, and that are very, very unique. You know, very, very antique. So yeah, now let's focus on our landing because I don't want to miss it again. Okay, so let's see if we can go to the first person here, and I believe he's on the other side of this little island. Okay, we have the little marker on top, so yeah, I think we're in the right place. Now, let me take the autopilot out, and we're gonna do a little motion here. We're gonna go to the right. Ready? Abrazo a todos mis amigos bolivianos. Aquí estamos en el lago Titicaca, chicos. Estamos en el lago Titicaca. Un día lo voy a visitar este lago en vivo. Por ahora en forma virtual, Muy bien, vamos a ver aquí. Miren qué hermoso, chicos. No, este está muy bonito. Miren aquí, miren la ventana. Está muy hermoso. Ah, esa isla está muy bella. Yo quiero ir. Bueno, aquí estamos, ¿no? En forma virtual. Viajando. Sin gastar ni... Uy, mira qué hermoso aquí abajo. Ay, me lo perdí. Ahí. Miren la vegetación, chicos. Es una combinación de vegetación y unas áreas muy lindas, ¿no? Me gustaría mucho explorar estos lugares. A ver qué más tenemos aquí. Miren qué hermosa la isla, chicos. Ahí está el aeropuerto de Copacabana. Que ya muy pronto llegaremos. Está muy bueno. Déjenme cambiar ahora la música, que ya me aburrí un poco. Bueno, vámonos con un ritmo más latino, chicos. Algo más... no, algo, a ver. Esto es fiesta. Aquí vamos. Con nuestra fiesta. A ver, subamos un poco de volumen. Buena hora para estirarse también, ¿no? Y ahí vamos ahora a aterrizar aquí en Copacabana, Bolivia, chicos. Miren qué hermosura de lugar, sinceramente. Está muy bueno este lugar, A ver. ¿Dónde está ese aeropuerto? No lo veo muy bien todavía, No lo veo. A ver, veamos aquí de una perspectiva diferente. A ver. ¿Dónde está ese aeropuerto que no lo veo? ¿Lo ven? Yo todavía no lo veo. ¿Lo ven? ¿Dónde está ese aeropuerto, chicos? No lo veo. Ay, buena suerte. A ver, que pase lo que pase, ¿no? Cualquier cosa, si no podemos aterrizar en la primera, aterrizamos en la segunda, ¿no? A ver, vámonos. No, está al otro lado. ¿Dónde está esto? Ahí está abajo. Uy, ya lo vi. Uy, estamos bien alto, Está ahí abajo, chicos, miren. ¿Será que me da tiempo? No, no me da tiempo. No, me voy a matar. ¿Será que me da tiempo? A ver. a ver, trataremos. Si no da, bueno, no da. Levantamos vuelo. Pero es que también está difícil. Mira que hay una montaña aquí, ¿no? Hay una montaña aquí, jóvenes. Por eso está difícil. Wow, a ver, ¿podemos o no podemos aterrizar? ¿Qué opinan? Ay. A ver, levantando aquí. Ay. Ahí vamos. Ay. Vamos. Ay, se me acaba. Ay. Ahí pude. Bueno, sobrevivimos, chicos. Un poco temblorosa la cosa, pero pudimos. A ver si no se me acaba la calle. Ay. Se me acabó. Ay, se me acabó. Ay. Aquí vamos, y aquí torcemos, y aquí vamos. Y pudimos, no sé cómo, pero pudimos, chicos. Ay, señor. ¡Qué miedo! ¡Ay! Sobrevivimos. Bueno, vámonos. Vamos a dar la vuelta aquí. Que esa estuvo bien cerca, ¿eh? Es que había una montaña ahí. Mira, hay una montaña. Es mucho más fácil aterrizar de este lado que del lado anterior, ¿no creen? Y para despegar también, yo no me animo a despegar de aquí. Yo voy a darme la vuelta. Yo me doy la vuelta, ¿eh? Yo me voy por aquícito. Yo me voy de ladito aquí. Por si acaso viene otro avión ahí, no nos chocamos, ¿no? Pero, ¿vieron eso? Sobrevivimos, ¿no? Bueno. Wow. Estoy todavía con el corazón como que yendo a 1000 aquí. Pero es que esa montaña ahí ya la aprendí ya. La próxima vez... No, número uno, no podía ver. First of all, I couldn't see. Ay, bumpy. I couldn't see the airport, number one. Two, there was this mountain right before, which made it really challenging, but I was also overspeeding. Well, we're learning. Bueno, vamos a empezar entonces aquí otro vuelo, empezando desde este lado. And this is our last leg. A ver. Ok, chicos. A mí me gusta mucho la música de Brasil, por eso vamos a escuchar un poco música brasilera. Para los que não sabem, eu também hablo português. Eu também falo português, gente. Vamos para lá. Quer aprender espanhol? Vem para esse canal. Eu vou te ensinar um pouco de espanhol e um pouco de geografia aqui. Ixi, peraí um pouquinho que eu tô aqui apanhando aqui. Entonces, vamos a seguir aprendiendo más y más, ¿sí? La geografía, cultura, los lugares, explorar lugares nuevos, aprender más cosas y pasar un buen tiempo, ¿no? A ver si hay más personas que nos van a venir a ver en el futuro y volar conmigo. Yo quiero más personas en línea. I want more people online here. I'm here on I'm here on the last leg of the Lago Titicaca, and it's gonna be fun. So let's see if you can join me at this moment. It's gonna be really, really fun too. Should we wait for a couple minutes here? What do you think? While we listen to some Brazilian music. Let's see. Oh yes, I love bossa. Entonces, de aquí vamos a partir ahora al último lugar. Y antes de salir, ¿qué tal si exploramos un poco más información de dónde vamos a ir? Let's explore Juliaca. This is Juliaca. Let me change my view here real quick. Oh, I see some cars there. That's cool. Let's see a different perspective here. Okay. That's pretty. Let's stay there. Ok, entonces vamos a ver aquí un poco más de información, ¿sí? De Juliaca. Estamos ahora en Perú. Juliaca está en Perú, ¿sí? Vamos a terminar nuestro vuelo allí. We're going to finish up our flight there in Peru. So let's see the altitude here. Again, we're high. 3,825, 3,825 meters, o 12,549, 12,549 pies, which is a lot, okay, above the sea level. And this is one of the highest cities in Peru as well. In the Puno region, it was one of the most popular cities in that region, the Puno region. So Juliaca, I think it's a good place to explore. Let me just lower the volume real quick. It's one of those places that I noticed that there are some interesting things. They have a Christ statue. I don't know how large of a statue. I think it's pretty large because I know there is a version, something that you can pay on Microsoft Flight Simulator to see it. So it is a touristic city for sure. So let's see the next set of information here. Okay, I think we can start going and then exploring this information. Okay, so let me just start the engine and we can go. No more brakes. And we're good with the flaps. A little bit to the left. All right, let me change perspective so it can be easier on my end to do this thing. All right, vámonos. Look how pretty. Wow. This is really pretty. All right. I like it. Let's go. Let's go to Peru. Come fly with me. Let's go to Peru. I don't remember the lyrics. Something like that. I hope I don't crash. My goodness. Oof, that was a close one. Okay. Look at this view. Wow. Breathtaking, guys. Breathtaking. Look at this. Wow, 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 wow. I'm having a moment right now. This is too pretty. Lago Titicaca. Lago Titicaca. Look at this. You tell me. You tell me. Oh my goodness. This is pretty. Gotta say. Lago Titicaca. Y nos vamos al norte, ¿no? Nos vamos al norte. Let's go north. Northwest. Look at that. Look at this beauty. Let me go here. Okay. Look at the Lago Titicaca. There it is. Lago Titicaca. Let me get a close-up of myself here so I can take a picture. I think this is good. All right. So look at that. Lago Titicaca. Wow. I'm speechless. This is pretty. This is really, really pretty. If you haven't subscribed yet, this is a good time. Look at that. Behind us we have Copacabana, la ciudad de Copacabana en Bolivia. Hermosa, ¿sí? Muy turística. Y hemos aterrizado, esperado un rato y ahora estamos a punto de partir ahora. Ya, bueno, acabamos de partir y vamos a nuestro último destino. We're going to our last destination to Perú. Ok, vamos a Perú. Ok. Entonces, estamos bien, creo. Let me fix the heading real quick. I think I'm going too fast. Slow down. Let me enjoy more this moment. So pretty. Hola a todos, aquí los espero todos los viernes a las 9 de la noche Central Time, 9 p.m. Central Time. We're going to keep learning more and more about different Spanish-speaking countries, 2 weeks on each country, and we're going to be covering every single country, the best places, okay? All right, so let's see what else do we have for us to learn. Let me just double check my altitude and see that we are in a good place. Let me go first video here. We don't need to keep going up. We are fine just where we are. Why don't we go actually lower in our altitude? Because we don't need to keep going higher and higher. I'm gonna keep it at, let me see here real quick. Vamos a altitud. Altitude. I think that being at 17 will do it. Entonces, 17,000. Yes, creo que estamos bien, ¿no? 17,000. There are rules, guys. I'm not following because I'm not a pilot. There are some rules of how high you should be in certain locations. If you're a pilot, you let me know. Okay. Right now, okay, little lower there. Okay, heading. All right, so we are on our way now. Estamos ya en el lago Titicaca. Vamos a ver diferentes vistas, chicos. Miren el lago Titicaca. Oh, mi Dios. I think this deserves a picture, so let's do it. Where am I? There they are. Lago Titicaca, de ida a Perú. Vámonos. Ahora sí, vámonos aquí con otra perspectiva. Ya no quiero que se vaya al lago Titicaca, la verdad. La verdad que me gusta mucho verlo. Uf, miren eso, chicos. Miren eso, chicos. Qué preciosura. Ahí estamos. El lago Titicaca, chicos. Miren qué hermoso. Atrás de mí estamos con el lago Titicaca y creo que este también merece otra foto. Y necesito nada más buscar estos sonidos que, bueno, no los encuentro muy rápidamente porque todavía no estoy muy organizado aquí. Ahora sí, ¿listos para la foto? Lago Titicaca. Los espero los viernes a las 9 de la noche. I wait for you at 9 p.m. every Friday. Adiós. All right, so let's see our forward here. Es que miren qué hermosura. The landscape, it's so pretty. This is really nice. This is really nice. A little bit to the right, a la derecha. Vamos a ir un poco. Y ahora vamos a explorar un poco la información que estábamos viendo de Lica. Miren acá, chicos. Aquí tenemos Juliaca, perdón. No, Lica, Juliaca. Tenemos el Inca Manco Cápac, and this is something that you learn in school about the Inca Manco Cápac and the legends and all that. But here we have how this is important, the city, because it connects to different parts of Peru. It's a very key place also for people that are coming here to El Lago Titicaca. Agricultural products, very interesting too. Vibrant commercial atmosphere. Yeah, so it's very, touristic place, right? So be ready for it. Yeah, there are celebrations and again more culture of the indigenous community. Very interesting place to explore, I think. More churches, and a lot of landmarks with churches. Okay. Many travelers passing through Juliaca head to Puno to explore the surrounding attractions. Okay, so that is Juliaca for you. What do you think? Would you go to Juliaca? Would you explore these places? I don't know. I think you should consider it. If you like adventure, I think Bolivia is a good place to go because you never know what really could happen. And if your attitude is correct, you can have the moment of your life. Really, you have a good adventure there. So I think it depends. I think for some people this will freak them out because, for the people that like to plan ahead, and I think they can be a little stressful because things never really go the way that you plan 100%. So you kind of want to play by ear and have this adventure mentality. That's my take. That's what I think people should do in these locations because sometimes things happen. So I don't know. It's been quite a few years that I haven't been in Bolivia too, so maybe things changed, but I don't know. I don't think they really changed too much. But anyways, this is our last destination and we are getting closer. Let me just turn here and explore different perspectives. Vamos a ver aquí otra vista. Miren esta isla, qué hermosa, Está muy hermosa la isla aquí al lado derecho mío. Está muy bonita esa isla. Y esas son las cosas que uno podría hacer, ¿no? Estar en una isla, hospedarse, ¿no? Y pasar un buen tiempo único, que no pasarías en lugares que son más muy comerciales. Pero aquí también ya se está comercializando. Here you see that people this is getting more touristic by every year, so I guess you have to kind of just be flexible. Look at these islands. I don't know what they have, but maybe they have some interesting sights and things to do. I don't know. No lo sé. Pero sí sé que hace frío. It is cold. It's not, so you need to be aware of those things. It is cold. You may have an amazing view, but I know it's cold. So I don't know. I saw some people in the water, but I don't know how cold the water was. My guess is that it's cold because of the altitude, but I may be wrong. You tell me. Tell me in the comments. Have you ever been there? Maybe you can give us some tips. So I don't know. Yeah. Right, Juliaca, estamos acercándonos al aeropuerto, and hopefully this will be a less bumpy landing, right? but we'll see. Lago Titicaca, estamos ya cruzando la frontera. Sí, ya creo que ya cruzamos la frontera y ya estamos en Perú. Bienvenidos a Perú, chicos. Este es un país hermoso también, ¿no? Tiene lugares muy, muy únicos como Cusco, ¿no? Machu Picchu. Bueno, there are many places there that are very cool. Yeah, so I hope you have enjoyed this journey. This is my first streaming. I may have made a bunch of mistakes here. I need to get better with my stream deck, but it's okay. We are learning and we need to move forward. And I hope you enjoyed this flight and that it was entertaining and you got some good information about Bolivia. A mis amigos bolivianos les invito a que me den un me gusta. ¿Y a dónde? Esta es una buena pregunta. ¿A dónde les gustaría ir a mis amigos bolivianos el próximo viaje? Porque yo estaba pensando empezar en el norte de Bolivia, ir como hacia el sur, hacia Santa Cruz. Pero si ustedes tienen otras ideas, déjenme saber en sus comentarios porque la próxima semana lo haremos, ¿eh? So next Monday we're going to do Bolivia again, but we're going to do a different section of Bolivia and then we're going to be done with Bolivia and then we're going to move to the next country in south of South America. Okay, it may be Paraguay, Venezuela, or Argentina in the Cono Sur in the south. We're going to explore the a few of those locations. Okay, so before we finalize, why don't we practice a little bit more Spanish? Okay, and let's see. We have here 3 more questions for you. ¿Qué día es hoy? Do you know the days of the week in Spanish? ¿Qué día es hoy? Hoy es viernes, ¿no? Hoy es viernes. Sí, pero tal vez estás mirando, maybe you're watching this en otro día. ¿Qué día es hoy? Write it down, the day that you're watching this video. Hoy es, and then say the day in Spanish. Hoy es lunes, hoy es martes, hoy es miércoles, hoy es jueves, hoy es viernes, hoy es sábado, hoy es domingo. ¿Qué día es hoy? What is the day that you're watching this? Whatever day you're watching, just type it. That's how you can get your Spanish going. That's the whole point of this video. Okay, streaming. So you can practice your Spanish. All right, so the next one we have, ¿a qué hora te levantas? That's a good question. What time do you get up? At what time do you get up during the week? And at what time do you get up during the weekends? ¿A qué hora te levantas durante la semana? ¿A qué hora te levantas durante los fines de semana? How would you respond? Me levanto. I wake up myself. It's a reflexive verb. I wake up myself. Me levanto a las. And then you say the day. The hour, I'm sorry. I'm concentrated here on rotating. Otherwise, we're going to miss the airport. Me levanto a las 7 de la mañana. Or do you know your numbers 1 through 12? If you don't, let's do it. For saying the time, we say a la 1, a las 2, a las 3, a las 4, a las 5, a las 6, a las 7, a las 8, a las 9 y a las 10. Let me change here the perspective because I'm losing it here. ¿A qué hora te levantas? Hey, this one we're going to do it right. ¿A qué hora
Autopilot.
te levantas? ¿A qué hora te levantas? Yo me levanto a las 5 o 6, dependiendo si estoy muy cansado. Pero hay personas que se levantan, bueno, más temprano, más tarde, dependiendo, ¿no? Si tienen que ir al gimnasio, ¿no? ¿Tú vas al gimnasio en la mañana o en la tarde? ¿Cuándo vas al gimnasio? Bueno, aquí estamos preparándonos ya para aterrizar en Perú, chicos. Fun story to tell you when I went to Peru. This is a true story. Always research the things that you can bring or not to the airport, you know, like when you cross the border, because I remember that I was stopped because I had 2 laptops, but I got a Mac and I got a PC, and well, I was going for a wedding, and they just wanted to, you know, charge me for bringing an extra laptop. And I say, hey, but these are personal items. I do need both, one for school and another for music. And then, but they don't care. They charge me anyways. And I was like so upset with that. It was not fun, guys. That was not fun. All right, getting ready here with our last location, and we did a good job. I mean, we did this in 3 hours pretty much, so that's good. That was what I was estimating and hoping for to do. Miren, el lago Titicaca, chicos, allí atrás de nosotros, behind us, lago Titicaca Lake. We're here getting ready now for our landing, and we are going to be done after this one. But it was fun. It was really fun to have you with me. I really hope you enjoy this journey. Let me just slow down because I'm too fast at this point. Aquí está Juliaca, chicos. Juliaca en Perú. Miren qué grande esta ciudad, ¿no? This is a large city. Oh, look at how interesting this landscape here. Look, guys, it looks so different. What is that thing? Anyway, Juliaca. Miren qué hermoso, eh? Very interesting, guys. I want to keep looking everywhere. Wow, so pretty. So pretty, guys. That's the landscape, guys, that I wanted to explore. There's a nice river there. Well, no more distractions. Let's focus. Right, sorry about the bumpiness, guys. This one is supposed to be smoother than the previous one, okay? I promise. Let's go. Vámonos. Vámonos. Right, look at that steep descending. I'm sorry. All right. A little bit of the pedal. I'm sorry about that bumpiness, guys. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh, there you go. And there you go. I hope this wasn't too bumpy for you guys. And we made it. We made it to Juliaca, Peru. Welcome to Peru. This was fun. This was really, really fun. I enjoyed it. Need to do this more often. Researching new places that speak Spanish, practice our Spanish, right? And I passed it. That would be super, really. I was too distracted with the views here. We passed it, but it's okay. We're gonna go until the end. Yeah, that was fun. All right. I'm gonna try to turn here, otherwise it's gonna be too long. No turning around here. I'm gonna turn anyways, guys. I'm sorry about that, but we don't have a lot of time, so let's just. This is a long road, so let's just go this way and follow this line here. It's a little bumpy, but whatever. And as we go here, I'm going to finalize our lesson, our last conversational lesson here. Now let's keep moving forward here. It says, ¿Dónde estudias? Where do you study? That's the question I have for you. Where do you study? Where do you study? Do you go somewhere right now? How would you respond? Yo estudio. I study. Yo estudio. I remember that verbs in Spanish are conjugated. So that's why I would say estudio. Yo estudio. And then you say the place. Yo estudio en la universidad, whatever. Or you can say, yo estudio, there it is. There's the airport. Yo estudio en el high school. Yo estudio en el middle school. No? Yo estudio. You can say whatever place you want. Let me see if I can do this in a different perspective so I'm not doing something just not good or proof. And let me just park here. In this parking spot here, this line. All right, guys, this is it. Again, so let me show you again the conversation here real quick. ¿A dónde estudias? Yo estudio en la universidad, yo estudio en el high school, yo estudio en el middle school. En el intermedio, we say in Spanish. We don't say middle, we don't have middle, we have intermedio. Sí, estudio en ciclo intermedio. So that's how you would say where you study. And well, next video, our next streaming, is going to be good because we're going to be learning, reviewing some of this, but also learning new tenses. At this point, we just did present tense and get to know each other, but it will be interesting to explore different tenses, right? Past tense, future tense, the subjunctive mood. So all of that will be very, very interesting for you to explore with me. Let me just turn this off, the airplane. And we should also contact here. We didn't ask for permission to land. Taxi takeoff options, ground services. Taxi, remaining pattern.
Juliaca ground Pokemon Air
Okay.
1548 ready to taxi, touch, and go.
Pokemon 1548 taxi to and hold short of runway 30 via taxiway cross runway 30.
All right, guys. This was fun. Entonces, lo que vamos a hacer es despedirnos. We're gonna say goodbye. But before we say goodbye, I wanna just I don't know, try to connect one more time with you a little bit more. Why do I do all of this streaming? I'm tired. But why do you do it? Do I do it? Well, number one, I like it. I like to fly. But I also like to help my students. So let me acknowledge him.
Taxi to and hold short runway 30 via taxiway cross runway 30 Pokemon Air 1548.
All right. Okay, let me turn everything off here. I do this because I like it. I love it. And it's a good way to connect with all of you. And I hope you have enjoyed it, this virtual trip through different locations of Bolivia, the west side of it, and a portion of Peru. next trip, we're going to continue with Bolivia. I do this because I want to help you with your Spanish. So if you are engaged with me online, right now, I do not have a lot of people, but I have one person. That's great. But if you are connected with me next Friday at 9 p.m., I'm going to be doing something similar. I'm going to put the data here on the YouTube channel. So subscribe and get a notification so you know exactly how we're going to be flying if you're going to fly online with me. And number two, if you are a Spanish speaking person that wants to learn also English, you can see that I'm switching languages. So you can also practice. Puedes aprender y hacer preguntas si quieres aprender inglés. If you are a Spanish speaker, an English speaker, and want to practice Spanish, I'm here to help you out too. So I'm talking to the wrong camera. So if you, just feel free to engage and join me every Friday at 9 p.m. and I'll be happy to help you out. That's the whole purpose, to get your proficiency level in the language to a whole new level. And that's the purpose of this channel. Entonces, nos vemos el próximo viernes a las 9 de la noche. Sometimes I will be just streaming for fun, an extra streaming maybe on a Saturday morning, but I don't know if that's going to always happen. Okay. But for sure, Friday night, we're going to do it. Sounds good? All right. Well, this is it. It was a pleasure to be with you. Gracias por acompañarme. Nos vemos la próxima semana. Cuídense, chicos. Mm.